Hi, everyone. I'm very grateful to be here, albeit not in real time. But I think that the work Recovery from Religion is doing is extremely important, particularly in this day and age. And the main and simple reason for that is because religion is not benign. And it's high time that the world over we start recognizing that as a fact. So obviously, I'm an ex-Muslim, and coming from the Islamic lens, the fact that children are indoctrinated, well, that's the same case for any religion, but I'm going to give a specifically Islamic angle. So the fact that children are indoctrinated literally from birth, from the absolute get-go, into the faith of their parents before they can even develop their mental faculties and critical thinking skills, um, it's extremely damaging. So, in terms of the Islamic indoctrination, that can range from anything such as indoctrinating a very almost totalitarian, black and white, polarized worldview with an inbuilt and inherent fear and hatred of the other. And this extends to various groups of others because the Quran explicitly codifies this hate towards Christians, Jews, polytheists, apostates, and atheists. And that's just something that can take a toll on the psyche itself. But if we want to discuss other more very real and physical consequences, they can include anything from FGM, so female genital mutilation, that's done on girls and women, causing long-term physical and mental trauma and it's got no medical benefit to it whatsoever, no matter what like apologists and these pseudo doctors tell you. And in the same way, a young boy would be irreversibly circumcised with absolutely no say in the matter. Furthermore, girls are hypersexualized from a young age and they're forced into marriage at young ages, all in line with Islamic doctrine and principles. So, under the Islamic worldview, women and girls definitely bear an unfair burden of the share of honor as a part of the modesty culture ingrained within Islam. And we see this in Islamic countries where women are lashed, beaten, and jailed if they refuse to cover up. And women are threatened and often murdered in the name of honor in many parts of the world. So this is just, and that's simply for the audacity of just desiring to marry a partner of their own choice or somebody that they love. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, literally, that I'm describing here when it comes to describing the actual underlying impact of religion on a person's psyche and bodily autonomy. Other side effects of religion also include guilt, shame, anxiety, terror, a lack of trust, an inability to make rational decisions, an inability to understand or grasp scientific concepts, and most severely, an inability to distinguish fact from fantasy, which is, I think, as Christopher Hitchens would say, to put all of that on a young child, that is tantamount to abuse. So again, this is why the work that RFR is doing is so integral, because when you lose religion, even when I left religion, your entire world can shatter. Everything you once knew and believed in is shattered into literal pieces, and picking up those pieces in a safe, healthy, and meaningful way to you as a human being who's almost been given this new slate is no easy feat by any standards. So having a pillar of support during those times is immensely important and can really make all the difference. There can be feelings of severe and immense isolation during these times, and often there is a lack of access to resources and support groups, so such as the kind that RFR are providing. And in terms of what they do, things that like the support groups, the telephone conversations, the emergency online meetings, these can literally be life-saving for somebody who is having mental health issues on the journey out of religion, which I, as an activist, come across messages day in, day out of people going through this process, and they're having various different breakdowns regarding different things. So each individual experience is so unique and needs to be handled in that fashion. So I am very grateful for the work that RFR are doing. In particular, I just want to say a massive hats off to Dr. Daryl Ray, who is the founder of this organization and is a psychiatrist, but specifically dealing with psychotherapy, which just is so telling of the fact that religion has a real life consequence on mental health. So yeah, I think it's fantastic that this organization is now worldwide. I believe it's operating in 7 different countries, and it's run mostly by volunteers. So hats off to all those people who dedicate their time and efforts to this cause. And I'm so grateful to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Nuria. I know you personally have undergone quite a lot of trauma, and I know also that you meet several people on your channel, Holy Humanist. And if people want to find out more about you, that's where they should go to, the YouTube channel, Holy Humanist. And also they can see you working with Harris Sultan on Sunday Scoop.
Yeah, exactly. That's precisely correct. Thank you, John. Yeah, my channel, Holy Humanist, and every Sunday we do runs about 4 hours. But yeah, you're more than welcome to call in there as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, John.
See you.
Bye. Take care.